This is Boho Anthony, and this is Jasmine.
Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. It's Jasmine, and I'm back with some more content for you guys. Today's video, I'm excited to say, is not Bohemian or Scandinavian, surprisingly. I know I'm used to always doing videos like that, and if you're new here, that's my jam, but not today. So today's video, I'm going to be doing a style that's more like a vintage, eclectic looking vibe. I don't know, like, not exactly sure what the style aesthetic is. Please, if you know what it is, put it in the comments. But I think it's something along the lines of like vintage, cottage, something like that. I'm excited to show it to you guys. So let's jump in. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this design as we get this video started. So here's what the room looked like before. There wasn't really a specific aesthetic or style, but it was just kind of like a blue room with a lot of blue accents, like the bedding and the walls and the trim. And then also one of the stipulations for this room was we couldn't get rid of certain pieces of furniture, and we wanted to incorporate certain things that they had requested. Such as this dresser here and the side table. We were able to move out the desk, but we wanted to reuse the bed and mattress that were already in here. They also wanted to remove this shelving unit. So when I came in here, I really did not feel like this room was meant to be Bohemian, even though that is my natural inclination. Also Scandinavian, I didn't really feel like that was the vibe. Although there's like little elements in this room that will point back to those styles. For the most part, I really felt like a vintage cottage vibe was for this space. I know they really love farmhouse in this house. I like farmhouse when it's mixed in with another style, so like a modern farmhouse maybe, or styles like that. So that's what we went with this room, and I'm so excited with how it turned out. I really think that there was a lot of elements that were really cool that we had to work with. So she had this like antique looking chest that she really wanted to incorporate in this room, which I thought was just stunning. I was so excited to incorporate this piece. And then she also had this really special piece to them was this dresser. So we were not allowed to change this dresser at all. We didn't want to paint it or alter it in any way. This dresser was their daughter's dresser when she was born. So they've had this piece for a really long time, and it's super special to their family, and so I wanted to honor that, and I just was so excited to use this piece and incorporate it, and I felt like it was going with the style that I had in mind for them. And then also we had a nightstand that they wanted to use that they were open to changing, so we did change it, but I'm so glad we got to incorporate it as well because it's such a beautiful piece. And yeah, I really am excited to show you what we came up with. And yeah, that's just a little bit of the behind the scenes of why I chose to go in this direction with style versus the direction I usually go, like for my own space. But I think it's important as I'm starting to design other people's spaces to kind of feel out what style suits them better versus just imposing my style upon them. So the homeowners, before I even got there, had found that there was hardwood under the carpet, and they really wanted us to pull up the rug so that we could just have the exposed wood. So we called in some backup and pulled up the rug.
That's how I do it. But
Pull it up over there, huh? Ooh. Okay, that's
what he was saying.
there we go. See, that's what I told you.
Yeah, cool.
There we go.
Wow, Tony's gonna have this done in no time.
Boho Jasmine is now cutting some carpet. I hired Jasmine today to help us out. This is Boho Anthony, and this is Jasmine. This is Boho Anthony. I'm working here in Junction with my homies. My Bo homies and Jazzy Jazz Douglas. And we're remodeling this room. Those of you that just tuned in, this is Jasmine. And she is a trained professional.
Tony
So
at the beginning. I don't want to be on camera. Part 2. Hey everybody. Hey guys. So the built-in shelves were on there really, really well. They were super well built. So taking them off left a lot of damage. So we just had to sand it down and then spackle it to make it smooth again. So we're back for day 2, and this is where we're at. So all the patch is dry. They removed the TV, so we're just gonna patch up these holes here. And then he also cut this trim for us, so we just have to attach it. This is where the shelf was, so there was no trim here at the bottom edge. So he cut these pieces, so we're just gonna use the nail gun and attach them back on. So all of this side and then that little piece there too. And then we're ready to sand, get this all smooth, and then we're just gonna paint. So with the windows, because the last person who painted got a lot onto the part of the window instead of just on the trim, so I'm gonna have to paint the color on there too. Maybe we can do like a black metal paint on there later, because I think that would look really nice. It might make the windows look a little bit more updated. So yeah, stay tuned to see what we do with that. So we have to do a second coat to cover up the blue that's still coming through, and then also paint the ceiling and the bottom trim. After we finished painting everything, we grabbed this little tube of caulking to seal up the seam to make it look a little bit more finished and polished.
Do you want me back, or is it just a game? 'Cause I got high hopes.
Then we decided to remove the carpet that was in the closet as well, and remove one of the partitions in the closet, and then we just painted the closet with a fresh coat of white paint. So we did end up deciding to paint the window trim just to make it look a little bit more modern and updated. We picked a black color. We were able to find, it was basically like spray paint but in a jar or a can. So I will try to link it down below if you're interested, but it's by Rust-Oleum and they sell it right next to the spray paint if you're at the hardware store. And then we cleaned the floor really well and used a wood restore just to help make the wood look a little bit shinier.
Do you want me back, or is it just a game? 'Cause I got high hopes.
Now the hard stuff is out of the way and we're ready to start decorating and styling. So I grabbed their nightstand that they had previously. I decided that we wanted to go black on the nightstand. I don't usually paint wood. If you guys watch me often, you know that I hate painting wood, but in this case, I felt like a black nightstand would look so good in this room. So this was a previous DIY that they had. They had like used some old piece of wood on top of it. So I'm just cleaning it off and removing that piece of wood and painting the whole thing with a cabinet paint, a special paint for cabinets that is black, and this does not require any sanding prior to painting, so that's why I did not sand it down. So I had them cut 2 pieces for the top of this nightstand, and so all I'm gonna do is just sand them down, like the edges, to make them smooth, and then I'm gonna paint it the same color, and then I'll attach it with some wood glue and brad nails. I did run out of nails, so I actually had to just leave something heavy on top of it to let the glue dry a little bit, and then I painted it. Thrifted. We got 3 lamps, which we have 2 rooms to do, so I might use this in another room. But this tall lamp, and then that lamp. And these were each like, I think the tall one was $12.99. This one was $7.99, and this one was $9.99. And then they were all on sale. I'll tell you how much I spent total. This was $7.99, which I want to do like that black spray paint with the dirt thing. I will show you that in a little bit. And then I got 2 art frames, kind of like the antique vibe, for over the bed, which I'm thinking I'm gonna put like right up there. And then this little plant basket for $2.99, and then this basket, which at Target, something like this would have been like $30 or $40, and this one was on sale. It was $7.99 originally. Yo, excuse my paint hands. Total, I spent $51.93 for all of this stuff, which is pretty amazing. Okay, so I came for this one. This one is $66, I think. And then this one I just found, which is the same color, which is the main thing I wanted. It's half the size, but it's only $30. And I think it'll work just as good because it's the same color, and or very close to the same color. And the bed is a little smaller anyway. What?
I hate it here.
Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. So for the curtains, she wanted something that was light blocking. So we grabbed these blackout curtains from Amazon. I can link them in the description box. These ones look really cute, and they are still on the lighter side if you like the light and airy look, but still need blackout curtains. So here's a little update on where we're at. I have this hung here. We have this little chest down here. And then I have the curtains up. And the top of the table just finished. All of this bedding, the throw pillows, and everything was purchased on Amazon, so I will link everything down below. Just got here. Okay, I'm gonna go grab it and lay it down. This room is seriously almost done and it's like so good. I know I should have waited to put the rug in the room first, but I was really eager to get the bed set up and I didn't know when the rug was going to come. So it is what it is. Then this art piece and also this vase, if you recognize from my last video, if you watched it, these were DIYs. And then I added one of these signs because she said she really loves these written signs.
Oh my gosh, Jasmine. This is awesome.
Is it what you were envisioning?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you did so good. I am so happy. What a nice thing. Oh my goodness. This is...
watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and celebrated me stepping outside of my normal, usual style. Let me know what you guys think and how I did with this new style, and if you would like to see more styles outside of the Bohemian and Scandinavian, or if you're kind of more like, no, I'm gonna stick to those, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And as always, keep spreading the love and light, and I will catch you on the next one.